Welcome to Chanu's Dream TV, a place where old village stories come alive with wisdom, courage, and a little bit of fun. Today's story is a real traditional folk-style tale about a clever girl, a proud Rakshasa, and how calm thinking can defeat even great danger. So sit comfortably, listen carefully, and let the story begin. In a small Indian village surrounded by fields and clay pots drying in the sun, there lived a poor potter and his daughter. The girl was known for her sharp mind and steady courage. She worked hard every day, carrying water from the well, helping her father, and humming softly as she walked along the village paths. One evening, just as the sky was turning orange and purple, the girl filled her pot at the well and started walking back home. The path was quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, she noticed something strange. Her shadow on the ground looked taller than it should be. She stopped walking. The shadow stopped too. She stepped aside. The shadow stepped aside, but not exactly the same way. Her heart beat faster. Slowly, she turned around. Behind her stood a tall, frightening figure, long arms, wild hair, eyes glowing faintly in the dim light. A Rakshasa. The Rakshasa smiled, showing sharp teeth, and spoke in a low voice. "Don't scream. I don't like noisy food." The girl felt fear rise inside her, but she remembered her grandmother's words, "When danger stands in front of you, don't panic, think." Taking a deep breath, she asked calmly, "Why are you following me?" The Rakshasa laughed softly. "Your village smells of warm food and deep sleep. Tonight, I will eat well." The girl nodded as if impressed. "Then you must be very strong." The Rakshasa straightened proudly. "Strong? I can lift a buffalo with one hand." The girl pretended to think. "If that's true, then you can lift something even heavier." The Rakshasa's eyes narrowed. What could be heavier than a buffalo? The girl pointed back toward the well. "That well is full of water and stone. Carry the well to the forest." The Rakshasa burst out laughing. "Carry a well? You humans are funny." The girl sighed and shook her head. "I thought you were a famous Rakshasa. Maybe your strength exists only in stories." Now, Rakshasas are very proud creatures. The demon growled angrily. "Enough talking. Give me another task." The girl said, "All right. Bring me the village's biggest stone, but do it silently. If anyone wakes up, your power will reduce." The Rakshasa liked the idea of secret power. He crept to the banyan tree where a huge grinding stone lay. He struggled, gritted his teeth, and finally lifted it. As he walked, the girl whispered, "Remember no sound." Slowly, carefully, she guided him not toward her house, not into the forest, but toward the temple courtyard. Just as they reached the temple steps, the girl clapped her hands loudly once. The Indian priest inside woke up immediately. Seeing a Rakshasa holding a giant stone, he rang the temple bell with all his strength. Dong, dong, dong. The sound echoed through the night. The Rakshasa's hands trembled. The stone fell from his grip. Smoke seemed to rise around him as the sacred sound filled the air. Terrified, the Rakshasa screamed, "Clever human, you used my pride against me," and ran away into the forest, never to return. The girl calmly walked home, her water pot still balanced on her head. From that day on, villagers called her the wise girl, and her story was told again and again, reminding everyone that fear loses its power when the mind stays calm. And children, that brings us to the end of today's folk tale. Remember, you don't always need strength to face a problem. Sometimes, wisdom, courage, and clear thinking are the greatest powers of all. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, And subscribe to Chanu's Dream TV for more traditional folk tales, wisdom stories, and bedtime adventures. Until we meet again, stay smart, stay brave, and keep dreaming. Bye-bye.